Cydorik,
What?
you've promised yourself to my sister. I will literally kill you.
You know I'm joking. I don't want anything to do with Marcus's musty mom.
Musty mom.
Insight check.
Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Forge Lore, where we tell stories through Dungeons and Dragons. What do you know? I got another correction. I'm getting good at getting things wrong lately. See, last episode, Ralnor mentioned that Marcus's grandmother was not involved and that his uncle Erasna was a fighter. I misread my notes. Erasna is Granny Kelris. She is the fighter. You know, one of these days, I'm gonna learn how to read. But no time for that right now. It's time to play some D&D. Roll it.
Roll it.
Do you guys remember when you won some games? Niph won some archery. Cydorik won some arm wrestling. Marcus won a cook-off. And Gunne, participated in a tinker competition. Your group, the Jötunn Slayers, find yourselves at the lavish Colburn estate in Alfheim. You blew off some steam after saving the world from an ancient rogue AI by participating in some friendly competition with Niphr's family. But now, you've decided your next steps. It's time to finish Marcus's quest to seek vengeance on his murderous relatives. Years ago, Solana Kelris married a human man, Sebastian Selvig. They had 3 kids, Balnor, Isalia, and Marcus. However, Solana's racist elven family did not approve of this love, so they murdered Sebastian, Balnor, and Isalia, unintentionally letting Marcus escape with his cousin Sigurd. They told Solana that Sebastian went crazy, killed the kids, and ran off, and they took her back into their care. Years later, Marcus married a woman named Svala, and they had 3 kids together. Life was good. Then, while Marcus was away fighting in a war, the Kelris showed up at their doorstep. Conall Kelris, Solana's father, told her that Svala and the kids were Sebastian's second family, and urged her to get revenge. So, she slaughtered them and burnt down the house. Marcus came home to nothing but a Kelris signal left as a calling card. He vowed to exact revenge on the family that took everything from him. You've already helped Marcus track down and kill his uncle Durlar in Midgard. You tracked down his uncle Ralnor in Huldaheim.
Actually, I killed all of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Remember?
You tracked down his uncle Ralnor in Huldaheim, but upon learning that he hates the family almost as much as Marcus does, and just wants to live in peace among nature, you let him go, faking his death. In return, he told you the whereabouts of the Kelris headquarters, including a map of the estate and what to expect when fighting them. And so now you plan the culmination of Marcus's quest for vengeance. But how will he handle his mother, whom Ralnor says knows nothing of what she did? And that is where our story continues. So, I can't remember if we went to bed. We didn't, did we?
Nope.
I was gonna go talk to Hertha, but we can also just skip through that and say I did it.
No!
Yeah, he was
Talk to
talking to
Hertha.
Hertha, and I was singing in the background as he made.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Build your
talk to
fucking
Hertha.
relationship, you little shit. Flirt with my husband.
Okay.
So, I believe
I watched that.
Hertha was in her room doing work.
Yep.
You follow the directions that, oh my god, Erling gave you to find her room. And you go upstairs, find the door,
Yep.
and you stand at the
I'll
door.
lean on the door. Hold on. Let's see if I get it right. What's up, Hertha? How you doing?
The door is closed.
Oh.
He's practicing.
Just talking to him. Hold
You
on.
got this, Sitter. You got this. Yep, that was good.
Guess what is it?
Hey, Hertha, it's Cydorik.
Oh, for God. Yes? Come in.
Are you busy? I can wait.
I am, but whatever, come in.
Okay. I open the door and I poke my head in.
You see her, it's a very tidy room. And she sits at a, extensive desk with a lot of paperwork, a, reading kind of lamp, and, is currently has like 5 books open surrounding her, with some paperwork that she's got a quill in her hand, and she looks up and says, "Hi, Cydorik."
Don't you have a whole family? Why are you doing this all by yourself?
Because they're shit at it.
That's real me laughing too. Yes. I see some of them are a little goofy, but I mean, they could help a little bit with stuff. Make you a little less overburdened with all of this shit.
It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, I
Anything I can
needed a
help with?
break anyway, and she kind of sets the quill down in the well and kind of pushes her chair back and kind of stretches. Oh,
How long have you been at this?
I mean, I was there at the games, but this is... Since the war is over, a lot of orders have changed, and we're having to send out more merchants and all that, and I'd rather not get into it. Can I
We
help
don't
you?
have to. It's well, we're just here for the night, and then we're gonna go murder Marcus's family at his request.
Okay.
But I just was so I was just wondering if you wanted to go for a walk, hang out for a little bit. Kind of cut our last visit short, and I did miss you very much while I was gone.
Roll a persuasion.
That would be an 11.
An 11?
An 11.
Honestly, after all the excitement today, I'm kind of tired.
Somebody in chat want to give
I,
advantage?
But we can hang out
I'm
here.
flexible.
We can hang out here.
No walk necessary. There is a lovely bench out in the gardens. We could go hang out and look at the moonlight. It is a very clear night, and it is very beautiful.
What's a moon?
What? It's very beautiful.
I suppose. All right. She kind of gets up, closes a couple of the books, turns off the lamp. Let's go. And
Okie dokie.
follows you out. And you head out onto the grounds. Out by the gazebo near the ocean, where there are some benches, I do
We're
believe.
back at the gazebo, huh?
Well, near the gazebo. There's some benches out
fucking that
there.
gazebo.
Is Hofid floating over there?
No, swords don't float. And you find a bench. She sits down and kind of with a, So,
So, Hertha, you know when I first moved here, when I came here and visited and met everyone, a lot of people seemed to not like you very much.
they
That was
didn't.
my very first impression.
Those assholes. I fucking
I
hate them
know.
all.
Oh, you shouldn't hate them. They're your family and they love you very much.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I have to like them.
I mean, I guess love and like are not intertwined at all times, but I mean, that Niph lady, she's pretty cool.
Niph, she's full of herself.
I would say, to defend her, I would say she's exactly the opposite. You know, when she first came here, she was so nervous about seeing you guys again. She dressed in a completely different fashion that I've never seen her in, to try to impress you because she was nervous that you guys wouldn't accept her.
She put on that dress for us. Why?
Yes, because she feels like you don't accept her for who she really is.
That's silly.
Well,
I mean, as annoying as she can,
herself.
as annoying as she can be, she can be herself. That's what I
Well,
mean by
as-
full of herself. She thinks everyone's opinion has to be perfect of her. It's tiring.
Well, maybe she's just worried that people won't like her if she doesn't give a good impression. But as your
I
sister,
don't worry about that.
totally could see being. I don't have any siblings, but that Marcus guy has become like my brother, and oh my god, he is annoying.
Yeah. Siblings can be extremely annoying.
Well,
You know, I have 100 of them.
100. I only counted
Oh my god.
10. I don't have the list up.
Yeah.
I bet it feels like 100 sometimes.
Not the best at your at math, are you?
I'm okay at math. But honestly, for Niphrum's sake, she loves all of you very much, and she wants to make sure the best for all of you, and she's definitely not full of herself, and she's also very smart and could probably help with that paperwork.
Yeah, but she's off doing her own thing, saving the world or whatever.
I mean, that's pretty important.
Yeah, I guess, but it goes to her head.
Well, it sounds like you two need to have a conversation.
I'd rather not.
Okay. So has Oon been bothering you with crazy animals she's been randomly summoning?
Yes! The other day, I was carrying a large stack of papers when suddenly a goat comes running through, slams into me, knocks me down, and papers went everywhere.
Ah, it's Billy Clinton. Yes, he is quite a goat. I mean, I have no idea where that goat came from. I rolled a 3 on deception. Okay, so Oon saw me summoning some animals one day and got really excited, and she gave me puppy dog eyes, and I was like, okay, you can have this rust bag of tricks, and I told her not to abuse it. That's also a lie.
Yeah,
and,
that's what she does. That's what she does. She gives those little puppy dog eyes, and she gets whatever she wants because she's the youngest.
She's adorable. I hope I can have a little Oon myself one day.
Do you want kids?
Yes. Runs away.
She jumps into the Jormungandr,
Drowns herself, and that is
Where's
the
that
end
sword?
of her.
defeated by Cydorik.
Maybe
I mean,
one day, but
I guess
I have
kids
a
would
lot
be
to
all
accomplish.
right with the right person, you know. I don't want to raise them all myself.
like a strong fatherly figure with lots of muscles who can carry all of them around at one time.
I guess that would be useful. You do catch her kind of side-eyeing the muscles.
Well, Hertha, I've missed you very much, and I'm very happy that I've been able to catch up with you today. And I'm hoping that we won't be gone for so long again. I'll be able to come back and hang out.
Well, I miss you too.
Uh-huh. Mhm. Well, so my mom is going to be staying here for some time. You could probably ask her some questions about me and learn more about my history if you want.
I'm a little busy.
My mom is also very studious and very detail-oriented. She might actually be very good at paperwork, and she always wants to be doing so.
Well, maybe I'll see if she can help. We'll see.
I've seen your giant stack of papers. You cannot be turning into a skeleton lady just working. You'll get a bad back.
How do you think paperwork works?
You gotta hunch over if you don't have a good posture chair, and you're constantly writing, and then you get up one day and you realize that you have a permanent hunch. You're walking around like this. You're like, oh, Cydorik, I've missed you so much, because you can't talk because you've been so dove into your paperwork
I'm
for so long.
old.
I'm suddenly an old lady.
You're getting off the rails, stop.
You get a chuckle out of her. Just, you're so stupid.
I know. It's one of my better qualities.
I mean, she likes
It
you.
is. That's the sad part.
Almost spit coffee out. Thanks, Steve.
I'm running out of things to talk about.
Then shut up and enjoy the scenery.
Very well. And after a time, I do one of those good old movie theater moves.
She side-eyes it, but allows it.
Yes.
And fade to black.
Bow chicka wow.
Anything anyone else wants to do for the evening?
Yes.
Okay. Who you fucking?
Erling.
He said anything else, not someone else.
No.
I said who you fucking, you're like, Erling!
No, I said Erling before you said that.
No, yes. Yes, Marcus.
Can you send a message to someone?
Yes, of course.
I mean, I know you can. I'm asking politely, like, can you?
Well, if you ask nicely.
Yeah. Would you then?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I would like you to send a message to Solana to see if she would be able to leave the estate and meet with Niph, a Colburn estate representative.
Who's Solana?
My mother.
Oh. Okay. I think you told me about her.
Yes.
I can try. If you can describe her for me. I have to know what they look like, and describe a name alone won't do.
Well, she should be about 150-year-old high elf.
Old bitch.
A spitting image of Marcus. Just female.
Yes. Very blonde, like me. No goatee.
Okay.
About 5'10". She's short, but yeah, whatever.
That's
All right.
Oh, shit.
And elfie.
Elfie. Gotcha.
I haven't seen her since I was 8. What?
Give me a history check.
There is a 14.
14? Yeah, you do a pretty good job describing her.
Alright, cool.
Alright, I think I've got it. What did you want to say?
Mentioning, the incident with the farmstead in Freya. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't know what I want to say. It's difficult to think.
Excellent.
I just realized, or I just found out that she was still alive, so, how to broach the subject that, finding out that I'm alive and not dead, and that she may have inadvertently been responsible for the death of my family, her grandchildren. Very difficult to,
Why don't you start
finesse around that.
Hey, mommy.
Hey, mama.
I figured I would mention the massacre so that she knew it was somebody who would at least have some knowledge of it, but not that it's necessarily me, so that, it's not like, surprise.
Are you willing to meet? We need to talk about the massacre at that place.
Yes.
And,
or pivot and then go with, Niph from the Colburn estate representative wants to make some kind of, deal for technology for their business enterprise. Haven't quite leaned on which one of those.
Or pivot.
Well, if you
Cydorik
can
Crushing
think
It.
of what you want to say, you let me know. I can send it off for you.
Is Niph still in the room?
Niph is not. Speaking of which, Hertha and
Are you done,
Cydorik.
Marcus?
We can come back to that.
Give me a second.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can come back to that.
I wasn't sure.
As Cydorik, as you and Hertha kind of head back to her room, as you're walking her back to her room, you find someone in her room.
Ooh.
Well, the whole point was to hide.
Oh, I thought
I thought
you were going to be there waiting. I thought that's what you
Well,
meant.
I was going to be there waiting, but I was hiding to see if she came back alone.
She did not.
Okay, well then that
Are you-
I wouldn't break stealth. I would probably try
okay.
to get
Well,
the
I'm
fuck
sorry.
out of there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was
okay.
the whole point, was to try to get a
Never
moment with her.
mind then. Never mind then.
You really fucked that one up, Marcus.
Well, tell you what, Cydorik,
Oh well.
what are your intentions in a very vague sense? Do you drop her off at her room?
Hertha is a very fine lady and requires the utmost respect. So I am giving her I'm going to attempt a kiss if she doesn't want it, just a hug.
She does kiss you. Good night. See you in the morning.
Okay. Okay, have a wonderful night, Hertha. And as soon as she closes the door, I'm just like,
Strut
some
down
weird
the
guard
hallway.
sees me like, okay.
And she heads over to her sort of vanity to kind of start getting ready for bed. Then
I'm gonna lean in the doorway of the bathroom. Well, hello there.
what in the hell? Holy shit, Niph! You can't. What the fuck are you doing here?
I just came to say hi.
Please. Oh, disadvantage to Niph. Oof.
Oh, that's great.
Ooh.
That's a really bad fucking time for this.
Mast. Got
Well-
family and shit.
Here's the thing. I've noticed that you, and Cydorik seem to be getting rather close.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. Yes, you would never, ever reveal something that personal to me. That's fine. You can keep all of it to yourself. I don't need to know a damn thing.
Good.
All I want to say is that he is a very good person. And if you hurt him, we're going to have a much different conversation.
What would you do?
You see, you are my family, of course, by blood. But sometimes you can pick your family. And Cydorik is like a brother to me. He would never intentionally cause you harm. And he is a good person.
Niph, you're always so dramatic.
Is it
We'll be
dramatic to
fine.
protect the ones you love?
When you do it, yes.
Oh, yes, because I'm your
I'm
younger
not gonna
sister.
hurt him. Seems nice enough. Very muscly.
That's one word. I don't want to hear any more.
Good kisser, too.
All right, and she starts walking for the door.
Goodbye,
Doing it on
Niph.
purpose.
Goodbye!
Close the door.
She leaves the door open.
Bitch. As you're down the hallway, you hear the door slam.
She just smiles and keeps walking.
Marcus, have you come up with that message yet?
Yes.
Good, because I'm starting to get a little too drunk to send.
Goes to the
Well,
wrong
as
person.
long as you can still function the second.
Yes, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm kidding. That's the message.
A concerned and interested party would like to meet with you about the massacre of the Selvig family. Would you be willing and capable of meeting? Do I have to keep padding it out, or is that
No,
good?
I mean, you don't have to. I didn't even count the words. I'll make sure to try to get that all in 25. It seems short enough. Anything else?
Good. Depending on how she responds.
Will she know it was
Right.
the Selvig family? That's your father's name, I guess, so yeah.
Yes.
Never mind.
It's still her name unless she got it legally changed. Duh.
Karen.
Okay. Let's give it a try. See if you described it well enough. All right. A concerned and interested party would like to meet with you about the massacre of the Selvig family. Would you be willing to meet? Give me a persuasion roll, and he will as well.
Persuasion and what?
He will as well.
Oh, okay. So for persuasion, that's going to be a 26.
Well, that helps his one. Too late, Mast. I'll save that disadvantage. Because I already got a 1. I can't get lower than that.
It's DM advantage.
Oh, advantage. Oh, I already had advantage. Let me, Oh, I did have advantage. Oh. Tell you what, I will take that off, and I'll keep your advantage for next one, and I'll use the one I already had.
Yay.
That's a 2.
God damn it. Early.
After a good, long moment, one that... It's so long that... Don't say that's what she said. That you're starting to think that she's not going to respond. When finally he goes, oh, there she is. All right, let me think. Who is this? And how do you know me? What do you know about the Selvigs? Who are you? Sounded sort of panicked.
Standoffish?
Sort
Yeah, I
of,
kind of
yes.
figured as much.
Didn't seem happy.
I'm your boy. I'm your boy.
I'm your boy Blue.
It's me,
I
mommy.
can send like 2 more.
Yes. Like to respond with, my name is Marcus. I think you should know that. I survived. As proof, remember how I played as Thor in the forest.
All right.
I forgot to keep counting, and
That's all right. I typed it out.
Oh, shit.
okay. Well, I was gonna add more, but I was like, ooh. Should
Well,
I
you're
keep
at
going?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You got 2 words.
Miss you.
Love ya. Shall we
Mommy's
just send that?
Yeah.
All right.
Market.
My name is Marcus. I think you should know that I survived as proof. Remember how I played as Thor in the forests? An even longer pause. Is this a trick? That's it. That's all she said. Sort of wasteful. I can do one more. Wait, there's a second part. It says where. Wow, she really. It's like 20 words worth of pause, and then she said where.
Space.
Return.
Do you have the document pulled up with their names and stuff? Because I forgot to bring it up.
I do. Who are you looking for?
It's on my external drive, so it's not nearby.
What you looking for, dog?
Head out of your ass, Marcus.
I got my notes.
Well, because I changed over computer since I wrote this.
Why you
It was
want?
like 120 years ago, bro.
All right. What's the cousin's name?
Sigurd. I did
Sigurd.
mention it in the
And I already forgot, okay?
Sigurd. Sigurd Selvig.
Sigurd.
Okay. The final message.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the forest with Sigurd. Survived. After seeing father die. Moved to Muspelheim for safety.
It doesn't say where to meet.
Sure
You
did
can
it.
only say
yeah.
one more.
You got some words. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
South.
14, 15,
Near-
16, 17.
Like south of Mansion? Kelris Mansion?
Oh,
Like something.
Like on the lake shore. So on Þrúðheimr Lake Shore.
But
On
like
Mjölnir Lake.
Mjölnir Lake, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big
Like
lake.
a
I'm
direction?
aware of the
Lake,
lake. It's a big lake. Maybe to the east, to the west.
where's that
Which
map?
is the end that's closest to where we're going, like the city?
Þrúðheimr is to the east of the Kelris mansion.
Okay, so the east end of the lake.
East corner, perhaps?
Mhm.
East corner, yes.
All right, I think 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Perfect. All right. I was in the forest with Sigurd. Survived after seeing father die. Moved to Muspelheim for safety. East corner of the lake. Give me one more persuasion. And I'm gonna roll for him
Okey-dokey.
as well using this advantage. Thank you, Mess.
Meet at
24.
Ooh. It's pretty quick this time. And he says, oh. Tomorrow at dusk. That's it.
Thank you, Erling.
Oh,
Yep, nope, she didn't have a
God.
word at the end. Good. Okay. All set then? That sounds exciting.
Yes.
Also, sorry that it seemed really personal. I need a drink.
Yes, you go ahead and drink until you can't form long-term memories from your short-term memory. Bye.
Sure. All right. Good night, Marcus.
He just walks out like very awkward, like.
Yep. Anyway, bye. Anyway, see you later. All right. That happens.
Yeah, he grabs like one of the big bottles of like rum as he's on his way out. Like, yep.
All right. Anything anyone else wants to do? You guys get set up in the guest house. Niph, of course, you have your own room. Anything else?
How's mom doing?
Mom's doing well. She's she got maybe a bit tipsy and passes out pretty early.
She needed it.
Yeah, she had a long day. Week. Couple days.
legit.
Yeah. All right. If there's nothing else, then long rest, baby. As daytime comes. And you guys do your morning ritual stuff, No Nothing in the alms box. You know, just a reminder. Every bit donated during any stream is a gold.
Like, aww.
Is a gold for the Jötunn Slayers, just saying.
Gunne!
Huh?
Don't be doing your acrobatics in there. Come out here, we're gonna do a little bit of yoga. We got a long day today, and I don't want you hurting yourself.
Uh-oh.
He cannonballs out of his room.
Can I do that too?
Do what?
Can I yoga too?
Marcus,
Sure,
you can't
why
yoga
not?
in your armor.
You can,
Watch me.
Do
You'll
some
see how
stretches.
flexible Marcus is.
that's gross. Give me, anyone that wants to do morning stretches, give me athletics.
Yes. Be a 25.
25, bring
I
up Marcus.
rolled poorly, so 15.
15?
Yeah.
That is an 8. Oh, you said
18? Athletics.
for athletic.
Can't hear you, Tyler.
That's a 19.
19.
Yes.
You all
Finally, yes.
kind of together, with Cydorik leading, give some stretches, and you have advantage on athletics for the day.
Yes.
Love that.
Stretch before
That's what I'm
exercise, kids.
talking about.
Anything else you want to do before parting?
Yes. Did you, Cydorik, you had mentioned, perhaps
Bombs.
some explosive
Yes.
things, yes.
I
Erling,
was doing something explosive last night, but it was not the bombs in the storeroom.
what,
Don't worry about it, Niph. Let's go
All
get
right.
our bombs.
bombs, Erling. Hey, we're gonna find Erling.
You find him, kind of, in the main atrium, talking to, some thrall about something, sure. Looks up. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
We are
Hail.
in the market for some, smoke powder.
Smoke powder.
Yes.
Gunpowder,
Gunpowder.
smoke, whatever.
Smoke bomb powder. Powder
Smoke
for
bombs, gunpowder.
bombs.
Don't know that we've never had smoke powder, have we?
Do you have any bad electronics that you could rig to?
Tell you what,
How many bags of flour?
let's determine lore of this world based on a D20 roll.
No, fuck.
High or low? Anyone.
Didn't Eric make bombs?
He made smoke bombs. He didn't make explosives.
Oh. I thought we've had, like, some explosive powder at some point. Okay.
He learned how to make explosives, but never shared that with anybody.
I don't think he
At the
even learned how to make
library.
explosives. It was always smoke bombs.
Oh, I thought he learned something from
I don't
the
believe so.
library to do with explosives.
I don't think so. If so, he didn't
I don't
share.
recall.
High or low?
Who's
Hi.
With an 11. Now let's see if they have any. We might have a little bit of smoke powder. I'm sure I can scrounge that up. You know what you're doing with it, right? It's very volatile.
Yes.
I have an
I
idea.
don't believe you.
Listen, you just put it down and then you go boom.
That's
Well,
okay.
no,
I'm starting to
Cydorik,
second
you're not
guess
going to
giving you.
touch the powder. Do not touch the powder.
I'll give it to you as long as you promise he doesn't.
All right.
Not until you leave.
Done
Come
and done.
back and I'm just
It's like Daffy
He
Duck
has
with the
no
bill
more
turned
eyebrows.
backwards.
His beard
just
is
like
gone.
within like 30 seconds. I touched the gunpowder.
I literally just touched it. Just touched it. Oh
My
my
bad.
god.
Rabbit season.
Let's see. How many things do you have that I could possibly...
Probably have enough for a small explosion, nothing grandiose. But
like
probably
one.
enough to do maybe a fireball's worth.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
What about bags of flour?
Bags of flour.
Yes.
Yes, we have flour.
Okay,
What
so
for?
You're looking
when
to
I
cook.
was a kid, I'm not cooking to anything. When I was a child, there was a fire in a bakery, and it was because they didn't have enough aeration and there was flour everywhere. And it went boom. Making up lore. Cydorik lore, here we go.
Ooh. I mean,
Stretch.
What the fuck?
bit of a stretch, but
He did do with his yoga this morning, so stretching
I
is...
did.
Wow.
I got flexible hamstrings.
I mean,
Marcus, I'm gonna back out of the room in case something explodes.
I'll
his,
say
touched
mine.
it.
it's not really explosive. It's more a brief
Fire.
poof of fire.
Yes.
Not
poof.
super damaging. I don't know if you've ever, But I could give you some to try, I guess.
Sure, why not?
Just in case. I might not use it.
All right, you can have a
action
bag.
economy and everything. Thank you.
Let me just let's go to the armory. I'll get you your smoke powder. Remember, Cydorik, no touchy.
What?
Hey, Erling, speaking of the smoke stuff, when you're working on tech,
Yeah.
there's one thing that I learned early on was when you let the magic smoke out, you can never put the smoke back in. When you fry wiring,
You're talking about one of these.
you may be able to have a ball of wiring attached to a capacitor and it just kind of smolder and smoke.
Interesting. Steve doesn't really know about that phenomena, but he kind of trusts Tyler to know.
That's Car Electronics 101 and Lincoln Tech.
Ah, yes,
The
good
magic
old
smoke.
Lincoln. The magic smoke. I mean, I'm sure we could fashion something. I don't know.
I've got scraps.
Yeah, we could try fashioning something, sure. Capacitor doesn't have a lot of power, but we can make something work. Boy, the DM really wishes you all gave me these ideas ahead of time so we could come up with mechanics, but go on, pop off.
So if you have this
alright.
bowl and you put water in it, and then you have this like bird that's on a pivot, and then it kind of
Jesus
just dips
Christ.
into that bowl,
Here
it makes a
is-
fantastic desk ornament.
Here is the black powder.
All right,
Very
thank you.
careful. Enough for a fireball's worth. Of course, you'll need to trigger it somehow.
Yes, of course. Do you have any fuses?
I'm sure we do. I'm sure we have something that would
Either
work as a
that
fuse.
I could just hit it with a firebolt.
You could. That would work. That definitely works. I've seen an accident where that worked. Yes.
All right. I can do that.
May he rest in
I'll
peace. Just kidding.
What is it? Yeah. What's it is it a little
It's
sack?
like
what
a
is it?
cloth. It's like a burlap bag about this big. And you open it up, and the stench is foul. Like just, it burns
Yeah.
the fucking nostrils. Jeez. It's just black little like ground mineral.
Yeah. And what level fireball are you calling this bad boy?
Let's call it, what is that, base 3? Base 3rd level? Let's call it a... Roll a d4.
A 4! I hope that was good.
A 7th.
Gotcha. All right, thank you very much, Erling. That's wonderful. And Gunny, did you mention something about a weapon?
Oh, well, I know we've looked through your basic weapon, but I was wanting to know if you had... I'm looking for something a little more nimble and lightweight, like a rapier. Didn't know if you guys had something like that in your armory.
Yes, we've got a few rapiers. You're welcome to them. Very nicely made. Blacksmith around here is very talented. Yes, they're basic, they're not enchanted, unfortunately. But you can have it enchanted, or you can find enchanted at most stores.
Well, Gunny, if these weapons aren't what you're looking for, you can use my dancing rapier, if you'd like.
Oh? Do you have a dancing rapier?
I do. She's beautiful.
Fancy. What's her name?
Lenora.
I like it.
Does it do the cha-cha?
Is it,
Yes.
Is that controlled by a bonus action?
Yeah.
It is.
And what's the,
Well,
what's the damage
It's a
stats of it?
D8 plus your dex.
but
or
you can also
strength,
get
either
sneak
one.
attack on it if you're
Yes.
wanting to.
And
like,
that's
flirt
just
with somebody with it.
that's just a bonus action, so you still have your attack, your regular action to do with what you may, like say cast a spell or whatever. Dancing rapier is pretty sick.
Yeah, it takes a bonus action to toss it and make it go. It can go up to 30 feet. And each turn it can move up to 30 feet, which is fucking awesome. And it does that for 5 rounds in a row before it returns to you, if you tell it
And
to.
is that one of those things that if you say, hey, attack these guys, like, on one bonus action, I don't have to keep bonus actioning?
No, you have to use a bonus action for each attack. But you can also move it like 30 feet.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's
sick.
pretty fucking OP.
I used it in another campaign.
It's a good one.
I mean, it's that or a regular ass fucking rapier.
And what's the damage on the regular rapier?
It's a
I think
D8
it's
plus
a
your
D8.
dex. The dancing rapier, I don't believe it has an extra bonus. It's a bonus
Nope.
action, and you don't it frees your hands.
Well, I mean, if you don't plan on using it for this, I possibly could make use of it.
You could use it today, see if you enjoy it. I think it's a very useful weapon.
Sure.
You'll have to attune to it, of course.
Yeah, I think I can make that happen.
Yeah, it only takes a little while. Just sit and concentrate. You know the drill.
Just whisper sweet nothings in its ear. All right. Well, that's sorted. I mean, you can have another rapier if you want. You can have dueling rapiers. I don't know how to physically fight. I don't know how to physically fight. I just throw spells.
Oh.
Do you want one?
Sure.
Here you go. Hand you a very nice one with a golden, was that guard? Like the kind of spiral
Hilt?
guard over the handle.
Well, it's the guard over the hilt.
Yeah, that, sure. With a very fine blade. You kind of swing around.
It was just a plain rapier,
Yeah.
not silver.
Yep,
Or antimantium
correct.
rapier.
Rapier.
You're so
Rapier.
quiet, Tyler. I can't hear what you're saying.
that fucking mic in. Anyway, anything else for your little journey?
I think that was it.
All right then.
Are we good,
can
gents?
yeah, I think we're good. You're, Erling, you're gonna teleport us to Þrúðheimr.
Or have someone teleport us there.
Well,
yes?
since you
Or
asked so
somebody.
nicely, sure.
I mean, you did win the competition, so I guess I should ask a little nicer.
I
Well,
guess
we
you should.
did mention yesterday needing to
You
teleport
did.
to
I am
Þrúðheimr,
I'm just pulling your chain. It's fine. Not a problem. Yes. Actually, I can have someone take care of that for you. You said you're going to Þrúðheimr. We do.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that's where we're going, Marcus.
Yes. We do have that,
is that
circle.
where? Are you wanting to do that today?
Sam appears to be bored. And muted.
And muted.
And still
Can't hear
muted.
you, buddy.
Yeah, Sam, you're muted.
Muted all day.
Yes. All right. Cool.
All right then.
All right.
Yeah, not a problem. I'll have Dane send you. He's very talented.
Wonderful.
All right then.
Yes, indeed. He sounds very talented. Mhm.
Well, good luck. Don't
Not
die.
a Dane.
And if you do, I guess we'll pay for your resurrection. I don't know. Probably not.
Definitely
There's a hard
Definitely
time.
not an FBI agent here.
Yes.
Well,
I've always been told not to trust the Dane. The Danes.
Anyway,
Viking joke.
I can see that
Oh,
you're
God.
a fan of ghosts, but moving on. All right. So, a halfling, very kind of neatly trimmed, comes in, decent robes. It's like, yes, Dane, do you mind doing teleportation circle to Þrúðheimr for our heroes here?
Oh,
Yeah, that's not a problem. Not a problem at all. All right. Are you ready then? Because, you know, you only have a moment to step through. Yes, they've teleported before. Okay, I'm just making sure.
So can I cannonball through your circle, because it never works through Nif's circle?
I mean, you can try, but I wouldn't advise it.
All right, I'm gonna try.
All right. Okay, well, if you're ready then, let's
just
go
one
ahead.
of the boys.
Just one of the boys. This is gonna be forever. All right. Let me just, and then he kind of pulls out a tablet, pulls something up, and he's like, it takes a minute to load. Yes, they know that. Sorry. And after a minute, he kind of aims it at the ground, and it shoots out a beam. And you have 6 seconds to get through.
Hold on. Put
Hello.
my teleportation gloves on.
What is
I go through.
happening?
I don't know.
Cannonball through.
And as you step through, you suddenly find yourself in Þrúðheimr. You see as it instantly changes, again, like in less than a blink of an eye, you are suddenly there. You see before you a large wall and gates across a road in a familiar place. You are across the street from the entrance of the Þrúðheimr, the largest temple to Thor on Thorin. But that's where we're gonna take a quick break.
Damn it.
And we're back. So, you find yourselves across the street from Þrúðheimr, Thor's temple in Þrúðheimr.
Do we need to make a stop there, Marcus?
It's Thor's temple, so yes.
All right.
Are you sure? We probably should
We
just
see
get
a
out of
Heimdallr
sight.
temple and we just walk on by, but when it
You
goes
hate
to
the
Thor-
gods. Shut up.
I do now. and you
Marcus,
should too.
Hold up, Marcus. Should we put something on you to kind of hide your Marcusness? Being this close to the Kelris.
Takes off his helmet and he pulls out the cloak of Elvenkind, puts it on.
Very good.
Fine.
Probably should have done that before he
Oh,
went.
where
through,
did
Yep,
but
Marcus
I was
go?
gonna do a fucking disguise and I forgot.
So I kind of had this
Marcus
idea.
go?
I had this idea, and it's completely off the wall, but like as a distraction, we could get a Holomotter or like Bing Bong and dress him up as Marcus. And if I cast Enlarge on him, and then if Niph casts Enlarge on him, and then just make it a huge Marcus that walks around town, That might distract the Kelris while we like attack the base.
Bing bong in full plate? Fuck yeah.
Is that your plan?
I don't know. That would be terrible. He would probably die. I mean, I could rebuild him, but
bong.
It sounds just like Marcus.
Look at my giant hula skirt.
So you're heading into Þrúðheimr?
So it's not a good. Okay.
Yes. I'm going to go into the temple and pray that this all goes well.
All right.
I will go with Marcus.
oh yeah, we're sticking together.
All right.
Definitely.
Also, when we go meet my mother, you all should, like, hide.
I'm gonna show her.
I'd say we should all
good
hide.
thing you cut off there.
I said muscles.
Okay, sure.
Hold on. No, I think we should all hide when we go to meet your mother because we don't know if she's going to be completely transparent or if she's going to bring backup with her. I think we should all be quiet.
If she... I guess, but if she brings backup, that's more people we can kill.
Well, certainly, but then we could have the element of surprise.
Yes, that's why I agreed with you.
Oh. Oh, it didn't
really
sound like
combative
an
agreement.
You didn't really sound very agreeable.
So you
in that
head
moment.
into Þrúðheimr, where you find a large... Oh, shit, I can't. Hang on. You can't see the statue because it's a minifig.
You find a large statue of Thor, who is standing there in his glorious muscles, holding Mjölnir, as if he's ready to go into battle.
And
Ding.
Gunny takes like a napkin or a handkerchief, like dabs the drool off Marcus's chin.
Bring that mic in. You approach, you see people coming and going, but you approach the giant statue of Thor, Odin's son.
Yes.
Yep, that happens.
And then I approach, kneel down,
Mm-hmm.
then get back up and pray to Thor about, hopefully this will go really great.
All right. So are you like summoning Thor or are you just praying for good luck?
Can I summon Thor?
I mean, you've done it before.
That's it's gonna draw
Let's
a lot
give
of
it the old
attention.
college
It
try.
sure
It's
would.
gonna draw a lot of attention,
I will
Marcus.
say
It will
the
get
last
the Kelris
time you
eyes.
summoned Thor, Ralnor said that's how they found out you were in town.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Never mind. Fine. I'll just pray for good luck.
All right.
I will also pray to Thor for the first time that Gunny's ever prayed to one of the gods.
All right.
Oh, Gunny, not you two.
Shut up, you.
So, what exactly does Marcus say to Thor?
Thor, I am going to fulfill my vow. Hopefully we can work out a new deal after that. Just give me the old, Thor help, and we'll speak afterward.
After a moment, you feel kind of a chill go down your spine and a whisper in your ear of a familiar voice that says, "Give 'em hell."
Oh my god.
It makes you feel tingly.
He always makes me feel tingly.
Okay, moving on.
Gross.
Don't yuck my yums.
Anything else you want to do here?
Nothing that's Twitch safe.
Alrighty then.
I would love to
I,
graffiti the Thor statue.
Do you want to know what I was
Do you
going to say
really
to
wanna?
Thor?
What's that, Tyler?
Derail us.
Do you want to know what I was going to say to Thor?
Yes,
Sure.
yes,
Yes.
actually, sorry, I forgot you were also.
Yeah. Do I need to roll for anything?
No, this is more of a just kind of vibe if you're not like summoning them.
No, it's gonna be a. Hey Thor, it's Gunny. What's up? Look, we're gonna go do some stuff with Marcus's family, and like, you should probably pay attention, or at least watch, because he's doing this for you, or at least in your name. And I feel like he might need a little oomph, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, that's it. Just cool. Thanks, bro. Bye.
After a moment, as you kind of like stand up, you also kind of get a chill down your spine, and you hear a whisper in your ear. I like your style. Fuck 'em up. All right. Anything else?
Then I assume we'll head out toward the meeting spot and try to scout out a place.
Yes.
To hide before she gets there.
Sure.
If she comes.
All right. Let me pull up the map.
The map. My
OG,
map.
I think we've just been like touched by Thor. I don't think we get anything special.
Yeah, it's just inappropriate touching.
Yeah.
So traveling from the
it's
Colburn
only
estate
inappropriate
to
if you're not
Þrúðheimr.
willing. If you're not willing.
Okay.
Oh my
it's
God,
inappropriate.
Sam.
And you end up in Þrúðheimr, and then you head out of town, southwest around the lake. You do come up to the edge of the lake during your travels. Marcus, this is your first time actually seeing the waters of Mjölnir Lake.
Neat. Wow. Ooh.
Take pictures. Ooh, neat.
Key leg.
Selfie. Niph, sketch this.
Click.
No.
As you make your way around, I'd say to the corner of Mjölnir Lake from Þrúðheimr, is probably about 3-4 hours. Till you're pretty much at the corner of the hammer, the southeast corner. And you kind of find, really, the corner itself, there's kind of like a clearing. There's occasional woods here. It's mostly plains, but there's obviously like crops of trees and stuff like that. Kind of like this background.
Hey!
Yeah, it's almost exactly this background, actually, with the lake and everything. But you do find a clearing that you figure is probably the place.
Alright.
We'll hide near the clearing and wait.
It's like noon.
If Gunne does a tiny hut, that would conceal us, wouldn't it?
Yeah, tiny huts aren't invisible, but they can change color to blend in. So if you do
I'd
it in
say-
like the trees, that it could be pretty hidden. You could give me like a survival to find like the ultimate kind of placement and coloring to blend in.
Anybody roll?
Anyone.
Alright. I have
that's
disadvantage.
I will spend
Tyler
my
has
time-
advantage.
Oh, Tyler does have advantage.
Are you talking about like a place to set the tiny hut?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Are you talking about survival?
'Cause
Is that a
tiny hut-
survival check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
but I
tiny
mean,
hut is
I
ritual.
do- but it's still a spell slot, right?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Ritual does not
does
use
not
a spell.
take a spell slot.
It
Perfect.
adds 10 minutes to the casting time, but it does
So-
not require a
Okay,
spell
well,
slot.
I will roll with advantage.
Yep.
A what? Nature?
Survival.
Survival.
Survival?
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
Yeah,
get
survival,
advantage.
sorry.
I have a plus.
Let's go.
12.
Shit.
Big gulp.
13.
Womp womp.
I had disadvantage, which I used.
Oh, that beats mine.
The beats yours.
Guys,
Yeah.
I rolled a 17 plus 12
for
for
29.
survival. Yeah.
Damn.
No, I was saying
Oh, guys.
17 for a 29.
So Gunne, you're like kind of brainstorming, like, oh, over here would be good. And then Niphrum's like, no, that's right in the open, over here, like in the shade. That's where it is. And it's like, meanwhile, Cydorik is like, guys, there's like literally the perfect spot that has a view of the entire field. It's in some bushes. You could color it like this exact green. It would be perfect. And yeah, as soon as he points it out, you're like, oh, fuck, yeah, duh.
Oh, yes, that would work great.
While they're doing that, Marcus is frolicking in the water.
Naked.
Nipple rings out.
Put that away. All right, so I cast this tiny hut in the area in which Cydorik points out.
All right, easy enough. After 11 minutes, your little device, you know, it consumes less power when you do it like slower. So it's just like you plant it down and stuff like it's like.
I have to just help it up a little
and it takes like 11 fucking minutes, but after those 11 minutes, you have yourself a very well hidden tiny hut that no one can see in and is hard to see, but you can perfectly see out and see very well. That'll last 8 hours. It is about, let's see, 6 hours to meeting time. Anything you guys want to do, like planning or anything like that while you wait?
I mean,
and are you waiting in the hut just in case?
Yes.
I imagine so.
All right.
If she shows up by herself, then we
Marcus.
chat. If she shows up with people, we kill them, then we chat with her.
All right.
And if she doesn't want to go quietly, bonk.
Bonk indeed.
Bonk. Okay.
Are you going to murder her?
Is that like a love bonk or like
I'm gonna bonk her.
Oh.
What?
That's like a last resort
is that-
/ she really angered me kind of thing. But
Cydorik,
yes,
is
that's
that like
always been
a
on the
mom
table.
for a mom thing, because
It is a mom for the mom thing.
Cydorik,
What?
you've promised yourself to my sister. I will literally kill you.
You know I'm joking. I don't want anything to do with Marcus's musty mom.
Musty mom.
Insight check.
No deceit.
Yes.
Then persuasion.
That's a 7.
That's a 4 or 15.
Yep,
But
seems
I'm
legit.
telling the truth.
You better watch yourself.
Listen, Marcus is musty, so Marcus's mom must be musty.
What if she's lovely?
Call her Musty Selvig.
What if she's super, super hot?
Well, then maybe Gunne can have a go.
oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, he is closer in age to her, but anyway. All right, we'll chill, I guess.
Chilling.
Play some games and just hang out with each other for a
Do
while.
rollies or whatever, yeah.
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 All right. So about 2 hours as the ring starts approaching. About 2 hours from
Dusk.
dusk, essentially, ring pass. You're kind of sitting there like chatting, laughing and stuff. And let me see some here. Oh, you like almost all have the same fucking passive perception.
Yay.
Yeah, everyone but Marcus notices
Aw.
movement on the edge of the field, the western edge.
Wait, look. There's some movement. Hold on, everybody. quiet down.
You see the bushes kind of like rustle, and then you see a tall woman in rather nice attire. She's wearing pants and a blouse, but very nice, sort of kind of hiking clothes. A large kind of sun hat with long blonde hair falling out of it and draped over her shoulders. Sort of sharp features. Elvish. Come into the field. She makes it to the edge, like she comes out of the edge of the field and then starts kind of, you can see her kind of like looking around, and then she starts kind of inspecting the, like along the edge of the field. She actually at one point comes relatively close to your hideaway, but doesn't appear to notice it. Actually, let me double check. No, she does not. She kind of passes. Yeah, what do you want to perceive?
Her to see if she's armed, like any hidden weapons, and then like generally speaking, is there anybody that might be like hiding on the edges of what we can see with our passive perception? Like,
yeah, go ahead and roll perception, Niph.
I would like to lean in once she's kind of moved past us. I'm gonna lean into Marcus and be like, "Don't go out just yet. I'll be back." And I would like to scout the perimeter, stealthing.
All right, go ahead and roll me stealth, and then perception after that. What'd you get, Marcus?
17 perception.
17. You do notice that she does seem to have kind of stashed away in her belt line a dagger, like behind her as she passes. You don't seem to notice any like anything bigger or any other kind of weaponry. You don't notice any other movement on the tree line. All right, what'd you get, Niph?
Okie dokie.
I got a 26 in stealth and a 21 on perception.
So
like the one time I've done well on perception.
Nice. Also, Viv, but Steve, is she hot? Yeah, kinda. You
Marcus,
very
you didn't get
silently...
Couldn't hear that, Josh.
Nope. You very silently slip out of the tiny hut and sort of make a circle. As she's going this way, you're going this way towards where she came.
Yes.
Checking the tree lines, checking up in the trees, sneaking through the bushes, making sure there's no movement. At one point, like one of the bushes ahead of you kind of shakes and you're like, oh shit. And then like a raccoon comes out and passes by.
Fuck raccoons. I get it. No, I'm kidding.
As soon as I said raccoon, I was like, oh yeah.
Fuck those
It can be
guys.
very dangerous.
It does not have a knife. It does not have an adorable little
Keeps
knife.
moving. Good.
It just kind of looks at you, and then I forget what noise they make. And
that
then
is
like
the noise you made the last time.
Scurries into another bush. You do not seem to notice anyone around.
Then I will quietly return and report that to the rest of the group.
Marcus, you definitely don't get your good looks from her.
What? I mean, well, it definitely doesn't get any good looks because they're.
Because he's ugly.
Yeah. Her.
As Niph returns and reports, the woman appears to finish kind of her sweep. And then, like, on the edge, the eastern edge, she kind of looks up in a tree, and then starts climbing it up into the tree.
Marcus?
Well,
Do you want to approach?
Yes.
Then I would recommend keeping your helmet off and having your face in full view.
Interesting. Fine.
So she can see you. No?
Fair enough.
If you need us, we're here.
We'll be chilling.
Yes.
oh, I should have
If she tries to murder me, murder her back.
What's the key?
Especially if she succeeds.
What's the panic word? Is it bananas again?
I was also
What's-
thinking bananas.
What's a
No, the
banana?
panic word is I smack her upside the head with the hammer and then you come out.
All right, it's purely visual
Oh.
words.
So,
Oh,
I didn't realize your family was into that, but all right.
Oh my god. Go, Marcus.
Alright, so I walk out.
We're rooting for you.
So you just walk out into the field?
Well, I walk up to the tree that I watched her climb up into. Hello.
As soon as you come out of the hut and kind of... Do you sneak over to the tree or just kind of across the field?
Nope.
Toward the tree?
Just walk right up.
Make yourself known.
As soon as
My
You kinda
long,
come out-
glistening golden hair out.
as soon as you
Long?
come out and... Oh no, she drew you with short hair.
He keeps it up in buns.
Oh boy.
Man
Now
bun?
she's gotta fix that. Anyway,
It's fine. He's been growing it out since you drew it.
as you come out into the opening, you're kind of eyeing the tree, and you hear her say, "Stop right there!"
Cool.
And she kind of slides down the tree, obviously already found. She stays at the tree. It's about 40 feet away. And she kind of stands there by the tree
Not
and
far
says, "Who are you?"
Marcus Selvig, at your service.
Roll a persuasion.
No.
Yay.
Oh, I should have given him guidance before
Can-
he left.
24.
Should have.
Can he have
24?
advantage because of those beautiful golden locks?
No. But it's
I
okay.
already
She
have
kind
a
of...
+8.
You
or
say that,
+10.
and she kind of squints and kind of tries to inspect you. And what was your brother's name? Wait, hang on. Let me check something. Hang on.
Marcus's information is on an external hard drive. He doesn't have it.
I can go get it real quick.
Memory
Your
loss.
brother's name was Balnor.
Balnor. And if you'd like to know more, I could show you the scar that I got when I got cut by a tree when I was a child. And I lift up the plate, like the pauldron, and then, you can see, there's just a giant gnarly scar there.
She kind of squints.
Almost died,
It's kind of...
if you remember.
Kind of drop your weapon and I'll approach.
Yeah, Marcus,
Bonk.
drop the hammer.
You want me to put the hammer down?
Heavy thud on the ground. She just kind of looks around. Are you alone?
No.
Who are you with?
My friends.
Where are they?
Well, at this point, they're really more like family. They're in that bush that you passed right by because you couldn't perceive us.
They're not... Okay. And she kind of hesitantly
They're not here to hurt
Starts-
you, and neither am I unless this goes sideways.
starts moving toward you and kind of looks... She's about 15 feet away at this point, and she kind of looks at your arm. Is that really you, Marcus?
Yes.
I don't understand.
Well, like I sent in the message, I was there, but I was not caught. And then I escaped with Sigurd, came to Muspelheim, and was raised in a soldier's band, which is why I'm an exceptionally good fighter. And they never were able to kill me because I was always surrounded by fighters and soldiers and, war wizards and whatnot. And then a few times they did actually come for me, and I killed them, but that's because by that time I was a really good fighter, so.
I thought Sebastian killed you.
No. But I did kill Ralnor and Durgar, so. Or Durla, so,
What? You killed...
Did they...
You killed Ralnor and Durlar? That was you?
Yes.
Why would you do that as she takes a step back?
Because they killed... Well, I actually thought they killed you. They killed Father. They killed my siblings, so... And then I was also super angry and actually made my vow of vengeance after they killed my wife and my 3 kids.
I don't understand.
That farm that
I don't understand. What do they have to do with any of this?
They lied to you and they killed everyone.
What do you mean?
They killed Father and my brother and sister. They also killed all of our other relatives in that small town. Then they killed my wife and your 3 grandchildren.
But they didn't kill them.
He's trying to give her an out.
What are you talking? Go ahead and give me a persuasion. I will say this is a relatively high DC. Because she has been told for decades and decades and decades.
100 years.
Yeah.
Precisely.
A century.
That's a 29.
That doesn't make sense.
You are aware of the fact that your family hated the fact that you married a human and had a couple of half-breeds.
Well, yes, they complained about it, but... No. They said raiders. Or no, sorry. They said Sebastian killed you and the others and ran off. I found his other family.
No, that was my family.
What?
Yes, I was off playing in the forest, got back to see them beheading Father, and, my siblings dead on the ground with their heads cut off, and I left. Sigurd and I were playing, so Sigurd took me back to, his family, and then they smuggled me out with an older cousin who was already signed up to go work for this warrior band.
I think she was more saying what about your family?
Yes.
Oh, you mean my wife and my 2 sons and my daughter that were killed at that farmstead that was partially burned down, and none of the operatives returned because I killed them. Really bad day, but it was the day when Thor gifted me with the power to give me this magical hammer and had me swear an oath of vengeance to avenge my family. I didn't learn that you...
You're talking about the farm in Freya?
In Freya? Yes, Freys.
She kind of... You see her... She looks like she's about to fucking barf. As she kind of drops to one knee. You're saying...
come and help you with that, but I feel like this is a very tense situation, so I'll keep my distance to not seem threatening.
You're saying that was your family?
Yes.
Your wife and
Yes.
children, my grandchildren.
Yes.
She, like, kind of drops to her other knee. And then kind of takes off her hat. Drops it on the ground. And then just starts openly weeping. They told me. Why would they do that?
Sick and perverse pleasure from getting you to murder your own grandchildren because Conal is a flippant sociopath?
Racist. Sociopath.
That too.
What?
He's also crazy racist and doesn't like half-breeds. He's been trying to kill me my entire life.
I know it could be terse, but how psychotic.
You know that they run a crime syndicate that, kills people all over the planet, right?
They have a family business, but my gods. What have I...
A family business of oppression, death, destruction, and starving little half-breed children.
What have I done? And then just starts sobbing. Marcus. I'm so sorry.
I'm sure you are.
What? I had no idea. I would never...
It's... I don't want to say okay, because it's not, but I've had well over 10 years to process, so you go ahead and catch up. Other than the part where I didn't know that you were alive. Because I just learned about that when Ralnor confirmed it before I killed him.
Hey, Niph, I don't think
Yes?
I don't think Marcus's mom likes surprises either.
Oh.
Oh. I don't think Buckles did either.
Gonna be tough later.
Don't mean Buckle.
Ah. What do... I don't know what to say.
I'm going to be totally honest with you, neither do I.
What?
I'm kind of processing a lot myself, but
I thought I've
been processing it since Ralnor told me that you were still alive.
I thought I was getting vengeance
I
for
know
what
that
Sebastian
feeling
did.
all too well.
How could they? My own family, my own flesh and blood.
Yes.
I don't know what to do.
He starts to, slowly inch over to her,
She doesn't seem to react. Marcus, I'm sorry. As she, looks up, just, tears streaming down her face. I'm sorry. I had no idea. They said Sebastian did such terrible things. And I was heartbroken. The loss of your siblings, the loss of you. They certainly didn't tell me you were alive. What?
No, and they hid that you were alive from me until I managed to squeeze it out of Ralnor.
How could they do this? This is incomprehensible.
We have a lot to talk about when you're ready to hear it.
I'm not sure I'll ever be ready, but... She just
I put
kind
my
of...
hand on her shoulder
She
and kind of like help her up.
Yeah, she kind of like takes your hand and kind of stands, and there's like a rock outcropping like kind of nearby, like a rock cluster, and you kind of lead her over there where she kind of, because she's very wobbly legged, and she kind of like you lead her over there, and she kind of plops down on one of the rocks. Where have you been?
Well, I didn't actually decide I wanted to kill all the Kelris until after they killed my wife and children, so mostly I was just living my life. And then I needed some time to process and hunt down leads and find people that could help me kill them, but after all those things kind of just fell into place, I stumbled across Durlar and everything just kind of, dominoes kept falling, and I found more and more, and that's what brought me here. Honestly, I came here to kill everybody that was in the, in the actual estate, but then when...
It's at that moment, mid-sentence, that she just kind of, like, jumps up and hugs you so tightly. Like, so tight that it almost feels like a grapple, but she's just sobbing into your shoulder. Marcus, I'm so sorry.
There.
Can I roll a perception, make sure that that's legitimate and not a...
Yeah, go ahead.
Close for a dagger?
Yeah.
An insight or whatever.
Perception or insight, your choice.
I would like to roll an insight to see if she's being genuine. Are we close enough that that's...
Yeah. They're probably about 50 feet.
Marcus is just letting her go through it.
That's a 29?
Damn!
18.
18? Gunny, you're not seeing any kind of move for any kind of weapon. Her arms are just wrapped around. I mean, it's tight, but he's not struggling. Niph, she is a fucking wreck. She is devastated. She can barely stand, let alone fight.
Can I send a message to Marcus if they're like not conversing? I would like to send a message and say, do you need any help or are you okay? If you need help, respond with bananas. Use it in a sentence.
No. I just, keep holding her like,
Marcus.
yes, it's a lot to take in. I am well aware.
I don't understand how they could. This doesn't make sense. And she kind of finally lets go and kind of hands on your shoulders, kind of looks you in the eyes and says, like, again, just like a fucking wreck, and says, what are we gonna do?
Well, if you're capable of fighting, you can come along and help me. Or
I'm not a fighter.
Well then, you can just stay somewhere out of the way while I do what needs to be done.
I don't think I can go back.
That's fine.
How could I? After what they've done?
You could go hide at the Temple of Thor until I'm done. I love that place. Those are very good people.
Thrúðheimr.
The Colburns are assembling out-of-placed parents.
Moms.
It's like the Avengers, but for...
But for
never
misplaced
been.
moms.
I haven't been to Þrúðheimr in a century.
It's right
I remember
fucking
the
there.
way though, but
You went there
It is
shortly
right
after they told you that father killed all of us. Or did you go before that?
since before.
Okay.
I don't. She kind of at this point kind of like lets go of you and sits back down, trying to regain her composure. I don't really leave the house much. I go on the occasional stroll through the woods, but it's what I told them I was doing.
Do they keep you as a prisoner?
No,
So
I just don't.
cage that you just didn't know was there.
There was no need to keep her a prisoner.
I don't.
They lied
Marcus,
to her.
after your father, after they told me what they said he did, I was devastated. I mostly just stay at home and paint. I have no reason to go out.
You see like one tear go down Marcus's face because he's like trying not to show anything. And then he inhales really deeply. He's like, all right. Well, you stay safe somewhere. Me and my friends have to go take care of Conal and the rest.
Okay. I've so many questions and so much to ask you about, but you're right, now's not the time. They'll be expecting me back after dusk.
Yes, so
And if I don't show up, they'll go out
Suspect.
searching and suspect. So
could we use that to our advantage? How many will they send for you?
Oh, just some guards, I imagine. One time I got a little lost and they sent just a couple guards out. It's not much.
A couple of guards is always helpful.
You know,
We can take a couple
Marcus,
and then take
they-
a couple. And take
they
a
have
couple.
so many.
Marcus's mom might know the guard schedule's movement.
You're very hard to hear,
You
Josh.
gotta get into that
I
fucking
know, I'm
mic.
sorry. I'm kind of whispering it towards Niph. Maybe we should get Marcus to get some more
Yeah.
information out of Mama.
Well, like, do you think that we could just like, hey, like,
She could get us in.
introduce us? You know, introduce me. I mean, us to
She
his
could
mom.
tell us about the guard schedules.
Hmm.
We could murder the guards and dress like guard.
Niph looks at Gunne.
What? Huh?
What?
What?
And she's gonna send a message to Marcus. Perhaps your mother might know a thing or two about the guards and their schedule.
Come, I must introduce you to people, and then we have a few questions for you. If you feel
quick,
up to that.
Act like we weren't being nosy.
Sorry, I'm your friends, of course. Did you? Of course. And she kind of stands up. Did you say you're going to go kill them?
Yes. I took an oath of vengeance that day that I would kill Conal and the rest of them. My wife Swala made me swear to make that oath. Because she's the one who convinced me to never go after them while I was still, while she was alive. She wanted to be the bigger people. But on her dying in my arms, she decided that it was time to kill them all.
Marcus, I'm so sorry, but... Okay. I suppose that's right, then. What you say is true, which it must. You're standing here. And she kind of like touches your face, just kind of feels it. You're you. You're alive.
For now, yes.
Let's go meet your friends. Yes. And she kind of reaches down, picks up her hat, puts it on. She's a mess, but she's trying to.
As I walk by, I snap and pick up the hammer.
Such a show off.
Oh, well. Alright, where are they?
Alright, Niph, Gunne, Cydorik, you can come out now.
Oh, God.
Oh, who, us? We totally weren't paying attention. How's it going, guys?
Oh,
Yes, I'm sure you were waiting on bated breath with your fingers in your ears.
Hello.
Hello.
Ah,
yeah.
hello, Marcus's mom.
Come out.
You may call me, Solana. It's Solana Kelris. Solana Selvig.
Hello, Solana. You are, you're more breathtaking than, Marcus, made you out to be.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Just, like, weird situations, I like to make them weirder, because the tends to lift the tension a little.
Gunne, no! Now's not the time! But, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. You said Gunne? It's nice.
Yes, Gunne.
He's single and ready to mingle.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that means, but okay.
I'm sorry, what was your name, sir?
You can call me Cydorik.
Nice to meet you. And you?
Hello. I'm Niph from Colburn.
She
No, I'm
likes
just
to
going to
name
say
drop a
Niph.
little.
I'm just going to say Niph. I'm just kidding.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Solana. Marcus's mother, I guess. So
You always were, just didn't know that I was still around.
guess. So, this is your friends. You said you're like, are you nomads, adventurers, or are
We're
you like
family.
a platoon?
We are the Jötunn
Yes,
Slayers.
We are the righters of wrongs.
Oh,
We ended the war.
And my axe.
really?
Sorry.
You ended the war.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
just a little
Fascinating.
side action while we were doing other stuff.
Okay. Wow. That's
That's actually the pretense I used to get into the city and kill Ralnor.
all right. Wow, it's a pleasure to meet you then. Sorry, I'm not quite myself right now. I'm sure, I imagine you understand.
You were just handed a heavy load, so
Yes.
you know, process it how you
Honestly,
need.
I actually can relate to you quite a lot in that if things had gone just slightly differently in my life, I could have been somewhat in your shoes as far as your standing with your father goes.
Really? I'm
Oh yes.
sorry to hear that.
Oh yes.
It's-
Parents are assholes.
Yes, apparently
At
they
least
are.
you knew them.
Oh?
I didn't know I had any for like 100 years, so
You didn't know you had parents for at least 100 years?
That they were
Well, I
living.
thought they were dead for the last 100 years.
This is a very weird pissing contest.
He was Batman.
I am Batman.
All right, Weird Hill. Weird Hill. Let's move on.
Yes. Well, if you're going to go attack them, like I said, they'll be expecting me back. It's about 2-3 hour hike to the west along the coast. You'll pass some other houses, but it's it's the biggest. You'll know it when you see it. Golden wall and tower.
Yes, we have
Lakeside.
these maps. Raunor drew them for us before we killed him.
Might I recommend
did.
something?
Go ahead.
Why don't you stay in Þrúðheimr? Find an inn or something for the eve. And if you need money, I mean, I don't know if you brought any on a hike with you.
No, I've never. I'll be honest with you. I haven't touched gold and currency gold in
Wow.
80
Wow.
years. I don't know.
Well, here.
They sort of
Peasant.
give me everything I need.
I'm gonna give her 50 gold and be like,
Oh,
this will get you plenty, of course,
think.
but it is a lot. This should buy you a meal, a place to sleep. Stay there, and we'll find you tomorrow. Once everything is taken care of, right, Marcus?
Yes.
Well, I mean, there might be something you could help us with. And is there anything that they use to detect disguises, or is there any security parameters that we'd be worried about?
not really. They have patrols. They kind of switch them up for security purposes. I don't know much. I hardly leave my floor.
And I'm sorry, I couldn't help it over here that you're an artist. So like,
Yes.
Marcus is a little fireball heavy. Is there anything that you would want saved?
I mean,
What? You mean Cedric?
you mean
I have-
destroying
No, Marcus.
destroying my? Please don't destroy my art. I mean, I guess I don't even
I
know
have
anymore.
no intentions on having this house damaged.
What?
Me neither.
Marcus, you know
Me
you.
neither at all. I
you're
would
a little,
never destroy your house.
I won't
just
throw
trying
the
to-
hammer inside.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything that your mom wants saved, specific,
I mean,
just in case things go sideways.
the 5th floor, my art room. I don't really care about my belongings anymore. I'm not sure I care about much anymore, but yeah, I honestly don't care at this point. I'm
okay.
sorry, I'm processing a lot. I appreciate
No,
the
I
sentiment.
understand.
I appreciate
Nope.
the sentiment,
Get yourself a nice
but
room.
I'm
and
starting
some
to
rest.
think burn it all down and start new.
You see, I like that phrase.
See, Marcus, we just got permission from your mom, and your mom is obviously the boss of you. So,
Yeah. It's,
Thor is my only boss.
oh my god,
oh boy, you see what we have to deal with.
that's what happens when you don't get 100 years of discipline from your mommy.
Oh my god.
Just Thor
Good
this and
looking
Thor
Thor.
that.
Anyway, also, this is Herm.
Hello.
Bing bong.
Uh,
I think it might be a good idea to have him accompany you.
Oh, welcome in, Raiders. We was just having a moment. Dirty
Hi.
Rollers, how's it going, friends? What you playing
welcome
D&D?
in.
Tell me all about it. Tell us how your
Yeah, how's
session
the
went. Tell us about your
session?
campaign. I
Ooh,
want to know about
yeah.
your campaign. Throw it in the chat. Guys,
Everybody
follow the Dirty Rollers.
Rollers.
They're freaking awesome. They're friggin' awesome.
Follow.
Tell them
Do
about
it.
your campaign in
I got you,
chat.
girl.
How's it going? Also, I understand if you got to raid and run. I know how that stream life be.
Thank you.
It's all good. Appreciate you dropping kids off with us. Welcome in, friends. This is
Don't
Skald.
call people kids.
It's okay. This is Skald. This is D&D. It's a homebrew world. It's basically super short pitches. It's Horizon Zero Dawn with Vikings.
Hell yeah.
It's
No campaign,
not,
making
but
maps and
okay.
dungeon dope.
Dope.
Ooh.
Thanks for dropping by, friends. Welcome in. All right, so, all right.
I suggested Herm accompanying her.
Oh, okay. It's it. Enchantment, like, it's all automated.
Yes, and in fact, I'm going to program him right now to make sure that he does everything he can to protect you from anyone who means you harm.
Program him? You mean enchant him?
Yes, that.
Okay. I appreciate that. All right. I don't know who would want to harm me.
Oh, just in case. You seem to be in a bit of a vulnerable state right now, and seeing as how you haven't ventured out of the mansion for quite some time, company might be good. He does wonderful dancing.
Oh,
And he starts going,
is that right?
whoop, 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 letting the hula skirt kind of swoosh. Yes!
That's my Herm. Yeah, girl. Work it, Herm.
Yeah.
Work it.
Does the
Bing
robot?
bong.
Yes, he does the robot.
That's lovely. Wow, that's very good work on that. All right. Herm, was it?
Yes.
All right, Herm. I guess we'll head over to Þrúðheimr then, and find us a room at the inn. You'll come find me when you're done.
Yes.
Herm is very sarcastic. Don't get offended by his jokes.
Assuming we don't die.
I'll recommend. Wait, no, we didn't stay at an inn.
You did
Never
it?
mind. Nope, we didn't.
I was actually going to say that if you can't find a room at the inn, that if you go to Thor's temple, they've got temporary rooms there, and you might
True.
have a little more success of being protected there.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll find a room, but I will stay at the. I'll sort of spend my time in the day at the temple, so you know where to find me.
That'd be
So
wonderful.
you don't have to go finding the inn.
Yes.
All
And
right.
Praise Thor while you're there. He's a great patron god.
He's stupid.
Okay.
Shut up.
Yeah.
All right.
he's,
All right.
Mm.
I'll do that. I'm sorry. Can I have a moment with my son?
Absolutely.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
shoot, go away.
Okay. She kind of turns to you, Marcus, and Marcus, I have so much to say and so much to ask, but obviously now's not the time. But I'll say this. A father and mother, they are a force to be reckoned with. Do be careful.
It's times like this when I really wish Follow was around because she was the best fighter I ever met.
I'm sure she was. Listen, I lost you once. I don't want to lose you again.
We'll
No.
protect your son. Don't
We're
worry.
not there.
You're away!
We're not there.
And she'll pull you into a hug and kiss you on the cheek.
And that's when Cydorik comes in and wraps his arms around both
Oh,
of them.
hug!
Oh, hugs! I'm coming.
That's a second hog I missed out on.
I have As he hugs her back, he's like, I have Thor on my side.
May he protect you.
Oh, he will.
And she kind of puts you at arm length again. Kind of gives a smirk, like a half smile. All right, come along home. Let's find a nice room, shall we? And, nimble little fella, aren't you? All right. And good luck, Jötunn Slayers, was it?
Yes.
Yes.
Take
Good
care
luck
of
to
my
you.
Marcus.
Also, probably keep the whole, like, Jötunn Slayer and Kelris / Selvig thing on the down low.
Marcus, I haven't talked to a stranger in over 100 years. I don't really
talk all you
intend
want.
to now.
A Bing Bong is a very good listener.
Oh. I mean,
Noted.
the people at the Thor's temple are great people. You should talk to them.
Ugh.
We'll
Bing
see.
Bong doesn't talk back much either, so.
It's kind of going through a lot right now. We'll see.
Yes. Existential crisis and everything. I understand.
Yes, well, whole life is a lie. No big deal. All right, good luck. Come along, hon.
Niph thinks to herself, if only she knew.
What?
Oh, her world just exploded. If only she knew
if
about
only she
all
knew.
of the other things.
If only she knew there was the possibility of
No
aliens
spoilers. I'm just
attacking
kidding.
from a distant planet called Earth.
Sure. If only she
giant
knew.
spaceship shaped like Marcus's head.
And so, Marcus, you watch as your long-lost mother, escorted by a refurbished Emir robot, walk into the woods and disappear in the tree line. But that's
Never
a
to
story
be
for
seen
next
again.
time.
Never to be seen again. Fuck you, guys.
Gotta be seen again.
Murdered
Aw,
by
man.
wolves or something.
As they drive
by
the
pirates is
car
good.
through the sky into the sun. Wowee, that was a lot. We didn't quite
Oh,
get to
Marcus.
the assault, but we're gonna. Holy shit. Next
Well,
episode.
part
Get
of-
Mama out of the way.
Part of the plan was to get Mama safe if
I like
she was
it.
good. Or
I
murder
like it.
her if she
Yes.
wasn't.
I'm glad that worked
That
out
was
in our
also
favor.
part of the plan.
Yeah.
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 Hey, Niph, can you, like, disguise yourself as Mama now?
I super can.
Sounds like you guys need
we'll
another
discuss.
planning session.
Oh, we've got
I had-
plenty of
Disguise myself
plans.
like Mama.
I had a dagger
Just four
up my
mamas come
sleeve
in.
just in case.
Solanas
Sure you
everywhere.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
It's the same
holy
dagger that
crap.
I used to kill Durlar.
Oh my god.
Plans within
So it's like-
plans. Let me see
He
if I
absolutely
gotta
was
sign
gonna
off
kill her
here.
if things went sideways.
All
So
right.
far, this plan is going pretty well.
You're
We
gonna
planned
kill
this
your mom with a used
Don't
dagger.
fucking jinx it. Don't
I got wood.
fucking jinx
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We love you so much. So very much. We're stronger together, friends. We are. And we're gonna be great. We love you so much. I miss you when I'm not looking at you. And until next time, I don't want to lose you again.
Second hog I've missed out on. Not today.